everyone, welcome back to my channel, My Beautiful Mess. If you don't know, my name is Amber, and this is my sister, Crystal. And she's going to join me today for our 27-week update. Not only do I get to be pregnant, but I get to be pregnant with my sister for the fourth time. This is our fourth time being pregnant together. So she has number 4 on the way, I have number 8 on the way. And we're due a couple days apart. So I thought it would be fun to include her in this lovely pregnancy symptom, ailments, the crazy fun, weird things that we go through and some of the things we're experiencing right now. So thanks for tuning in. We hope you like this video. All right, let's get started. In the first trimester, so from the first time we find out till about 13 weeks is when they divide the first trimester up. So one of the symptoms that first shows up is tender breast. So normally I don't always have swollen or tender breast when I'm pregnant, but this time I have had tender breast, not swollen my first trimester, but just tender. What about you, Crystal?
Yeah, pretty tender.
Swollen?
No, not the first trimester. Nope.
Yeah, so that's not how I knew I was pregnant, was not from my breast. Nausea. This is a big one for me. I am almost always nauseous from the time I find out, even right before I find out I'm pregnant. That's one of the reasons I take a pregnancy test, is I'm nauseous. My nausea usually lasts between 14 and 16 weeks. With this baby boy, my nausea lasted about 15 weeks. And I am more nauseous with the girls than I am the boys. What about you?
I don't really know if I'm more nauseous with boys than girls. I don't keep track, but I was really nauseous for a couple weeks.
Brooke, will you shut both of those doors, please? Shut both of them. So you only get nauseous a couple weeks. Is that usually, what's your go-to sign to know you're pregnant?
I'd say the breast is one. Nauseous, peeing more, and I just feel it. So it's like the time where I'm like, no, I don't want to be pregnant. I'm pregnant.
You have an intuition that you're pregnant. Mine is usually the nausea. That's my first indicator. Okay. Vomiting. So this also goes with nausea. I do not have vomiting in my first trimester, and I do only vomit if something tweaks my nose. So my nose is more sensitive when I'm pregnant, and if I smell something that upsets that can make me throw up, but I don't have vomiting on a regular basis.
Same here. Smells. If I smell, I feel nauseous, and then if I smell, then I'll puke.
Speak up.
What?
Speak up. Make sure you're louder. Okay. Okay, so no nausea for you either. Or vomiting. Wrong one. Okay, how about increased urination?
Yes. First trimester, yes.
That's one of your signs of being pregnant. I do not have increased urination. I don't know why, but I haven't had that.
You drink a lot of water though too, so
Yeah.
you're probably peeing a lot anyways.
More so. And I'm usually still nursing when I get pregnant, so I don't know if I'm just used to peeing more because of nursing and drinking. Fatigue. Fatigue lasts the same for me, about the same as my nausea, so 14 to 16 weeks. Now the fatigue I have more severe with the boys. I knew I was pregnant with a boy because I could not get off the couch. Anything I did, I exerted myself. I was tired all the time, didn't matter how much I was sleeping. I was just super exhausted, and it's been the worst with this baby. My fatigue was awful. I was having my iron levels checked. I was making sure I was taking my prenatals. I was eating the small meals, everything that I could possibly do to take care of myself. And it's still, the fatigue was just, it was very rough.
I struggle with fatigue too. I think it's the more kids you have, the more fatigue you get. So it was hard getting up off the couch the first trimester. It was definitely challenging.
Well, because we have so much other things going on too, like school
Homeschooling.
and cooking and cleaning and all the things of the house that are more. So I do think that maybe adds into it a bit, but my boys definitely make me more tired. And I feel like boys, even in general, they're more physically exhausting. Like breastfeeding, I feel like it was more exhausting to feed the boys than it was the girls. I feel like they're so physical, so they're always running around, so it's also more tiring. But the girls are more an emotional, like they're nonstop talking or things like that. I think that the boys are just more draining. Food cravings. I have not had any specific food cravings. Something would sound good maybe because of being nauseous and tired. I may not feel like certain foods, but I never had any specific cravings. Just what sounded good at the time, and definitely no weird cravings. No pickles and sardines, no ice cream and potato chips or
You're lacking something if you're craving that, because I don't crave crazy stuff either.
So you didn't have any crazy cravings?
I have cravings, but
so what do you associate your cravings with?
And it's not like the brownie or stuff that would usually be like for a craving. My cravings are usually like foods, like meats or something like that pertain, which I'm probably lacking, like the iron or whatever. That's what I crave. I don't like yogurt. I craved that when I was pregnant.
Huh. With boys or girls though? Because they say boys are salty, girls are sweet.
This pregnancy.
I
don't believe any of that.
Right.
So I don't keep track of it either, so I don't know. But
okay, food cravings. Food aversions. I don't really have any food aversions. I think, again, my nose, so I don't like cooking meat. I mean, I do it because I have to take care of the family, but I do not like it. I cannot stand it. Sometimes I'll even skip a meal or what I'm eating. I'll eat something totally different, like toast, because I cannot stand the smell of the meat. And that usually starts, I guess, weaning off in the 3rd trimester, which I'm not there yet. I'm just starting to get there. So, but this one time I was walking through the garage, was not upset or sick to my stomach or anything, wasn't eating for sure, and just got a whiff of something and ended up throwing up because it made me that sick. So I feel like my nose is more a part of that than actually my stomach. The smells. Heartburn. Yes, she's had it, right?
Yeah.
Heartburn from the beginning in the 1st trimester. I don't have it in the 1st trimester though. But foods can contribute to that too. So I guess it does.
1st trimester was horrible with heartburn.
And you take medicine for it?
Yep.
Something for it. I usually take Tums or something, but haven't had that issue.
Well, you were saying about Tums too, taking too much Tums.
Yeah.
Like
the calcifications on the placenta. So I haven't done that this time. I've been suffering a lot.
Yeah.
I have tried the apple cider vinegar. That was really rough going down. And then, of course, there's the baking soda and water, so I can try that too.
Or pickle juice.
Pickle juice, I haven't tried that, but I have heard pickle juice helps with it too. And I heard that it depends on if you're more acidic or alkaline based, what works better for your specific heartburn. So, living with heartburn. Headaches. I don't think I really had headaches in the 1st trimester.
I did. That went along with the fatigue, not feeling good, and headaches, and I didn't want to get up off the couch.
Yeah.
So,
headaches and well, too, when you don't sleep enough, I always get a headache if I don't sleep.
That's not me though.
Enough. They just knock you out.
I sleep good. My kids sleep in, so till 8.
Oh, that's late for me. Constipation. No, I have IBS. No constipation for me.
Same here.
So we both have IBS. Suffer from it.
No
Not a problem.
constipation.
I think that does come into play with your vitamins, though. And if you're low in iron, then you take more iron, and that can contribute to constipation. Hemorrhoids, not 1st trimester, no.
Nope. No hemorrhoids for me.
Mood swings, no mood swings in the beginning, just mostly tired and sick feeling.
That's a mood swing. Not wanting to get off the couch.
It's a feeling.
I don't know.
A constant feeling. Showing. I definitely show in my 1st trimester. I didn't until I think the 4th child. Then I started showing sooner and earlier with each child. So as soon as I find out I'm pregnant, pretty much as soon as I pee on the stick, my belly pops out, my belly button boing, super happy. My uterus says, let's go, we got this, you're pregnant, and that's how it is for me.
I think early trimester or second trimester is when I start getting bigger and feeling it.
Second trimester for you. Well, too, I have to say I'm not really a fit person, so I feel like if you have kept up with exercise or your muscles are tighter, then you control and keep that shape longer, which I haven't, because my last 4 I have had really close together, and I've either been nursing or pregnant in the last 4 years, so it's been back to back like that. And even though I've lost my weight, my baby weight, I never really regained like my shape or my muscle control. So I think that contributes to it. I think that does. Sex drive. First trimester for me, no way. I'm so tired, so sick. I do not initiate it, do not think about it, anything like that, but haven't denied it. So
yeah, but they don't want to touch it. So at that point,
I don't know. I
don't
think
feel
so.
well. You're like, they're like, ugh. They're afraid to.
They're
come
like
here.
that to a point until I think they're like, okay, enough's enough.
Right.
I want my booty.
We can do it in the dark.
Lights off.
A bucket nearby.
So yeah, no sex drive, but definitely still participant, still willing to take care of the other person, but just definitely not as far as wanting that. And that,
Yeah. No,
not at
second trimester, I've been crazy with it.
That's go time.
Yeah,
That's
go
go time.
time.
Okay, so second trimester, 14 to 26 weeks. So we both just came out of this. So we just entered our third trimester, our 27 weeks, and we'll probably do a video update closer to our due dates and talk more about those symptoms. But so 14 to 26 weeks, since we are leaving off on the sex drive for the first trimester, second trimester, you said yes. I definitely believe that is true. Second trimester is go time. It is.
How you doing?
You feel hot, attractive. I don't know. I feel very beautiful as a pregnant woman.
Your belly's filling out,
Yeah.
so you feel more like you're pregnant and not just
Your tatas.
nice
kind of.
yeah, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah, so second trimester, definitely a yes. But then this time around, I have had an almost complete opposite effect. So the sex drive is there, but I am more self-conscious, I feel, because I have more pregnancy ailments down there, and that has made me turned off. So I feel like that has affected and been a change for me this time around.
I don't know, like, I've gained weight and I'm still fat and I'm still go time. I don't know. Like, I've been trying to do the elliptical and stuff, so like I know my legs are fat, but I'm still go time. Like, I'm ready. You don't like it, bye.
Oh, such fun stuff. It's the truth, guys. This is the truth. Okay. Weight gain. Definitely, I've gained 25 pounds. Up to date, somewhere around there. I was at 28, now I'm back to 25. So I think it just depends on my bloating and swelling for the day and when I weigh myself, but I'm at 25 pounds right now. And I feel pretty comfortable. I think that that's a good, decent weight so far. I know they say that's what you're supposed to gain, like max, but that's not normal for
That's
me.
not us. So before I got pregnant, I was on a kick of trying to lose the weight from the last birth, from not smoking and from all that. So it's really hard for me, but I think I've gained about 30 pounds on the safe side. But I'm trying to get healthier now so we don't go to that whole max of the gain, because I do gain a lot too.
I would say I've gained, my normal is between 20 and 40 pounds. We've got kids coming in and interrupting, so you guys know what that's all about. But I think my normal is 20 to 40 pounds. I've had 2 pregnancies where I've gained 50.
Yeah.
So that's my normal weight gain.
Dang, I've gained 60. That is crazy to think of how much we've gained before and then now. So I'm glad we're not gaining that much now, though. I used to be a size 7. I'm not going to say what size I am now, but...
Did you lose all your baby weight with Lavina?
No.
So Lavina's
My last.
2, and so you didn't lose all your baby weight. Nathaniel's 1, and I did lose all my baby weight plus some with him. So.
I was working on it. I was close, but then I got pregnant. And then once you find out you're pregnant, you're just like, yeah, I'm pregnant. I can eat this. And then, no, you can't.
Yeah.
It's not necessary.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
Breast, yes, my breasts have grown, and the sensitivity is not very much, but it's there a little bit. So I would say that also adds to the sex drive, but it's not uncomfortable or anything for me.
I'd say in the first of the trimester it was a little bit, but that's because like being elbowed by the kids in the chest or whatnot, that kind of thing. But other than that, like I don't really get sore breasts unless the milk supply, but that's different. So.
Oh yeah, when your milk comes in, that's definitely a no. No. Braxton Hicks. Yes, I had started having Braxton Hicks about 25 weeks, which is about 2 weeks ago. Some days I'll have some more than others, and some days I'll go a couple days and not have one. So yes, I've had Braxton Hicks.
I've had Braxton Hicks too. I think cramping maybe a little bit more, but I've had a few Braxtons.
Yeah, the uterus like expanding and stuff. I definitely can tell that stuff's kicking in and working.
Yeah.
Skin changes. I have not noticed any skin changes other than maybe a couple more pimples, which I do think I get more pimples with the boys. But I feel tired and sick all the time, so I feel like, again, I'm drained. I look maybe paler and stuff, but not real like skin texture changes.
Texture-wise, no. I think I have more of like a glow going, but that's again if I'm in the sun and I'm out. Like right now, being stuck indoors, my skin isn't like the greatest, but I feel like it's better when I'm pregnant. Like,
Yeah.
lightened and smoother, probably.
Definitely. I knew that she was pregnant, so I found out I was pregnant first, and then I saw her, and I didn't.
Well, technically, I think I knew I was pregnant first, but I didn't
say
say anything. I didn't say I didn't want it.
But she came over, and I kept saying, "You look so beautiful," and of course, I'm like, ugh, sick and fatigued. I'm like, "You look so beautiful today. Like, you just look beautiful."
Yeah,
even after
working
she
out.
left.
I'm eating good.
Yeah, I could tell something. I just didn't know that she had the glow
Yeah,
yet.
the glow.
And even after she left, I'm like, "Man, you looked really pretty today. Like, there was something about you." And I'm not kidding. Less than a week later, she's like calling me, telling me that she was.
Yep.
So she does. She got the glow. Nasal issues. I've had a runny nose this time around. I'm not sure if I remember having nasal issues with my other babies, but definitely this time I have had a runny nose. And I would say it started early on in my second trimester. So yeah, I've had a runny nose.
So mine is more congested. I feel like it's clogged up. I do have allergies to like dust mites and dogs, so that doesn't help. But I think it makes me more nasally too, which is weird because my senses are way better. So I can smell really good. I just half the time can't breathe.
That is weird.
How does that work? Like, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, did you say you had bloody noses?
Oh yes, bloody noses too. Yep.
Yeah.
But I think that's too like it's real dry.
Oh, okay.
Where we're at and stuff too. Yep. Because of my skin like that way, I don't think it's because of the pregnancy, but my skin's real dry too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've noticed.
Oh, okay.
Because I apply lotion every day, but even applying the lotion now, like I can feel like my face being dry in certain spots. But, yeah.
That's funny because I think maybe my skin, I was going to say with the facial stuff or skin stuff, but I feel like if anything, my skin has been a little bit drier too. But we're in winter, so
Yeah,
maybe
I know,
I
it's
can't
hard
say
to
that it's
tell.
necessarily from, I think it's more.
certain lack in something or the baby.
Dental issues. I have not had any dental issues. I did have a cleaning last week, and she said that my gums bled more than usual, but she said that's normal because of pregnancy. So, but I haven't noticed any dental issues or anything like that. My gums haven't been any more sensitive or anything to me. I already have sensitive gums.
Same here. So my teeth probably have been a little bit sensitive, but other than that, I wouldn't say so.
No major dental issues. Dizziness, I would have to say no, unless I get up too fast or something like that.
Yeah, same here.
Leg cramps.
I don't get the leg cramps. Apparently she did, so.
So my girls, the 3 girls were born in the summer, and I got leg cramps all the time because even though I drank a lot, it was really hard to stay hydrated, so I was used to them. But the boys have all literally been born late fall and winter, and I haven't had an issue with it until this baby. And I really think it was maybe just because I didn't drink enough water. But 3 or 4 weeks ago, I woke up in the middle of the night crying from leg pain, scared Steve half to death. He's trying to find which leg has the leg cramp. It was quite the scene. It was
The pregnancy pillow definitely recommend that if you don't have a pregnancy pillow. The last few nights I've been tossing and turning, like I said, and I do like that it's supportive. So whatever way my body goes, it fits beautifully. Like, I did not want to wake up today, like get out of bed, because I was so comfortable with that pillow. And any other time, it's like I get bad lower back pain, especially with the pregnancy, and so I lay there and I like try turning, I'm like, oh gosh, and it hurts, you know. So with the pregnancy pillow, I didn't have to move, so it was good.
I agree. I second what she says. I didn't get a pregnancy pillow till Nathaniel, which was my number 7, the last one, and it made all the difference. Although it's not helping now, I think it's because of my thyroid issue, but it does when I sleep. It helps positioning wise. It helps so much.
What about sweating? Do you sweat more like you think?
I don't sweat more.
I do.
My armpits. That's a good one.
My
Maybe
legs,
on the list.
in between my legs.
Huh.
Well, we were just talking about that. So the pregnancy pillow, like I tuck up there too, like, and I try, like lately I haven't been like tucking it way up, because like up by my upper legs, I sweat a lot. Like you would think I almost peed because of how bad I sweat. Lately I've been sweating, so I don't know if that's due to the birth or pregnancy, which I sleep with a fan on, so on high, right in my face.
Yes. I sleep
So
with a
I
fan.
shouldn't be sweating
I sleep
normally.
with a fan on my face too, so it doesn't matter how cold it is. I still do that. But no, sweating, that is weird. I may not be sweating anywhere else or even hot, but my armpits sweat.
Yeah.
Weird hormone stuff. And
Hands,
speaking of
my
that,
hands get sweaty.
also I didn't think of dreams, pregnancy dreams.
Oh my
I wanna
gosh,
add that because, so have you had crazy pregnant dreams?
Yes.
Yeah, crazy, where you like, I wake up and I'm like, I must be a mental person.
How can I dream that?
How
like,
could I dream that?
I don't think about that 6 beep. No, like yes.
Yes. So yeah, pregnancy
I've had
dreams.
a few of them so far.
Yeah,
Hopefully no more.
Lots of crazy dreams. Okay. Mood swings with my second trimester, yes, and I do think this also contributes from my thyroid. So definitely have mood swings. I'm taking my B12 and my magnesium, my vitamins that can contribute to those things, but I believe mine's more associated with my thyroid than it actually is my pregnancy. And you said yes?
Yeah, well, I'm a kind of a moody person anyways, but I'd say I'm more mood swings now. I also have a sense of like nesting, like not getting the stuff done, so that adds to my mood swings.
Well, I think that borderlines with OCD though.
Yeah.
So OCD, hormones, add that in there, and nesting is just...
Nesting's real though. I mean, that's like that can be a part of mood swings.
If you don't get all of your nesting done, I don't know if anybody's ever gotten all of their nesting done, because I don't feel like you could ever feel like you got everything done.
I don't think it's like a checklist of nesting. I think it's just like you have something in your head that you want to get done, and then you get that done.
But then there's always something else to have done. Well, for me anyways.
But I know what I need and want right now. That's why I almost didn't come over today, because I didn't finish it. Like, my house is so small as it is. We're looking to move, and yeah.
Gotta finish school. I know, because that was the same thing.
School.
Fitting everything in. Mom brain. Absolutely. I am forgetful. Mom brain forgetful. I tell everyone, not only do I have mom brain, but I have kid brain, because I have 7 other children. And then... so it's mom brain, pregnancy brain, all of it together brain is kind of crazy brain. So I feel like I should get like a pass on some things.
Like mom brain, like, before you even have like kids. Like having kids is a mom brain.
Yeah.
Not just pregnancy. So you put that on there, and I've done some pretty stupid stuff being pregnant.
Or even things you think someone says because you hear something different.
Well, we won't go there.
Or forgetfulness, anything like that. So,
that's funny.
lightning crotch.
So yeah, she had to enlighten me on that one. So why don't you say what it is? That way people
Lightning crotch. Painful vaginal or pelvic electronic bolting twinges.
Okay,
Right? So it's like a sharp pain out of nowhere in your pelvic or vagina area. It's called lightning crotch. I really hadn't experienced that till my last pregnancy. I have not yet experienced in this pregnancy, but I do anticipate it coming probably the larger I get. I don't know why. But yes, I have not had it this time, but I am expecting to have it.
I've had
painful.
it.
It's
Yeah,
painful.
I've had it. It's just it's hard to put on when and where I've had it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what trimester I was or what kid, but I know I've had it. So
Not pleasant. Tailbone pain. I have not had tailbone pain. I do see a chiropractor, but I have not had tailbone pain for me.
is that why you sit on the donut?
Yeah,
people
like
sit
if
on
you do
donuts and stuff. I haven't had talcum. Lower back pain, definitely. The grinding.
Nerve pain. I haven't had nerve pain either. No sciatica. My last previous pregnancies, I've had it. I haven't had it yet, and hopefully will not have it. No sciatic nerve pain or anything like that for me.
No leg pain.
Symphysis pubic. Okay, symphysis pubic dysfunction. Yes, I have had this. I've had this. At first, I had it with like Faith. She was my number 4. So I started having it with her, and I went like my whole pregnancy without telling my midwife because I didn't know what it was. It just was suffering. And so she told me what it was right at the end, and I got the support stuff, and it did make a world of difference. But I could barely lift my leg. Like I couldn't bend over to put my jeans on, my shoes on. It was extremely painful to walk. And my Faith was super low. She was so low. And I think that contributes to it. But if you don't know what that is, it's when your ligaments become loose or really relaxed because of hormones that are released when you're pregnant. And again, I think that may be the more children you have, the more your body goes into that mode to prepare you for labor and delivery. So there's an excess of that. And so yeah, I've definitely had that Faith on. So 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, I have not experienced it yet with this baby boy, and I usually carry my boys high, but he is lower, I've noticed. So I don't know if that's going to play a role.
I think it has a big role. The lower the baby, the more pressure and stuff it is. So like when you lift your leg to put your leg into your pants, like you have to sit back and be like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of work. Like lately I've been getting out of the shower and I'm putting lotion on my I'm like all hot and sweaty. Like it's so much work. It's weird how like your body over.
But is it painful? Because it's real painful. Like the pubic symphysis is really painful. Like it hurts to lift your leg.
Oh wow, maybe not.
Yeah,
then.
no, like you can't walk. You can definitely not go upstairs, anything like that. But this time too, I've been exercising. I've been doing yoga and Pilates.
Yeah.
The whole 2nd trimester. So hopefully, I mean, I wasn't exercising before that though, but hopefully it will help. Maybe prevent it this time around, or even at least help prepare for it.
Is there something else that's called like when you lift your leg then? And like to put it into that stuff?
I mean, you could maybe feel it, but it's more painful than it is something. I think that's just the normal weight and pull of pregnancy. That makes it hard. But no, the pubic.
Because my last 2, like, it wasn't like that before my first ones, but Lavina, she's bigger. She was a bigger baby too though, so I wonder maybe that's why. And then the lower. But it definitely hurt. It wasn't like excruciating to where I couldn't go up and downstairs. So
maybe you just didn't have it as bad.
Yeah,
I think everybody's
cases.
degree. Varicose veins. Ooh. We were just talking about this. Spider veins, where your veins spread out, different. Varicose veins. I've not had varicose veins with any of my other children until now. And let me tell you, do not like it. So spider veins, you know, is when your veins spread out. They look all spidery. Varicose veins is when they actually bulge out. And this is the first time I've had that. So I also have a lot of swelling in that area and then swelling in my legs. So it's just a really uncomfortable feeling. And I wear support systems. It looks like a crotch strap or I don't know what guys wear for football.
Jack strap.
Jack strap. That's what it looks like, and it goes on. It's not pleasant, but it does help with the pressure and the pain.
I call her a sumo wrestle.
Isn't that right? So yeah, you know, that's what I'm wearing.
But you should wear it if it helps.
Yeah, it
does.
does.
It doesn't
It
feel
helps.
well, but
It's not attractive. Doesn't make you feel attractive, but it's a pregnancy ailment, and it's the first time I've had it. This time around, the varicose veins. But my midwife said they should and will usually go away after birth, so I'm looking forward to that.
But you're tying that along with the varicose veins?
Yeah.
How does that tie along with it?
The support system?
Yeah, your strap.
Yeah, it helps, like, it doesn't really help take it away. It helps with the pressure.
And that's why you get them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch that.
Because of
My brain.
all the blood flows going down there, so it's just flowing. My hormones are preparing.
I thought that was for
birth.
other reasons. So like swollenness down there, like that's another too.
Yeah.
Like after sex and stuff like that, you get all swollen and
It's true. Uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah.
You want to shower right away.
it's not pretty. Talk about hemorrhoids. It's like a hemorrhoid in the front. You know, like just try popping it back up in there.
It does it. That is it. Again, lights off in the dark. Take a shower in the dark. Everything.
Oh, babe, in the dark. We're good. We're good.
Well, this is
all of our ailments. I feel like we need to make a video of all the blessings and good things.
Right?
From
There is
pregnancy.
attractive things. Don't get us wrong.
There's lots of good things. Lots of good things. But okay, so we're gonna tie this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope that you enjoyed this video. We hope that you look forward to our next video. If you're not a follower or subscriber to my YouTube channel, please do so. Please like this video and give it a thumbs up. Please share it with other people that you may know. And I hope you have a blessed day.